everybody. Welcome again to another episode of Tell 'em Why You Mad, Sis. Speak what you really feel. So, guys, we have a special treat today because I like switching it up and keeping it things interesting. We are having a opposite day, and I am flipping it around, and we're having a woman's plane, and I am the resident woman on the woman's plane. So, I would like to pass it along to my resident mansplainer. And he's gonna go ahead and shoot what these men have been wondering about. So y'all, let's see. We're gonna see, ladies. Lavon.
So I only thought it was right after what two mansplains
Oh my god.
that we punish you and giving you questions. So
Okay.
I want the audience to know you had no idea what these questions were beforehand. I think that's the fun thing to do.
Like, look at my face, y'all. Like, if y'all are watching it on YouTube, if you're listening to it, my face is giving total expression of pure, like, oh my God, what is about to happen? But I'm ready for it because I stay ready for a challenge.
So I was going to say, if you know anything about Jennifer, these questions are not going to scare her and she'll be ready. So we'll start simple because men want to know a few things, right?
Okay.
Because one of the eight wonders of the world is women, right? And men don't understand women a lot. You know, we have to
Okay.
get older in age to get some things, have a PS,
Listen.
you know.
Oh gosh.
And so I want to know this. When a man courts a woman, right? What ways does a woman test a man and why?
Oh,
Oh, and
you
you know it.
just go. Wait a minute. You just gonna make me defy G code right now. Like,
Yeah, that's the point. We want to know the
yeah, it's
real
about to
stuff.
go down, ladies. I'm about to defy G code.
Right, because see, here's the thing, right? A lot of guys don't realize they're being tested. It could be something as simple as we're consistent and you disappear to try to see how I respond to it. It could be that, right? So, what are the ways women test men? What do you look for? Talk to me about that.
Okay, so in dating,
Yes.
a woman will test a man by just first off, we test you, and again, y'all don't know it. We want to see how consistent you are. Okay, we really, really do. So we definitely are paying attention to the small details. Like that hello beautiful, we know that is great. But we also know that y'all sending that to like 2, 3, 4, 5 other chicks. Like, be unique. Make it to where I know you're talking specifically to me because I want to feel what you saying, right? So it's
Mm.
like we are like, okay, y'all with them hello beautifuls. No.
So
So we
that's what
want to
happens
check.
when you get
Yes.
no response.
It's we cut y'all bad sometimes. But okay, consistency. That is a consistency test. We just observe. And then something else that we test you guys on is how you treat your friends.
That's a good one.
Because if we notice how you treat your friends, we're gonna notice how you treat us. Because eventually, essentially, women are looking to be, especially the women who are intentional about being married.
Mm.
The dynamic of marriage includes being best friends because it's inevitable. You have to be that team concept. You got to be best friends. Like that's your partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? That Beyonce Hove type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like watching how you treat your friends is a huge indication. If we just like, wait a minute, you treat your friends like that? Like, okay. Also, the relationship with your mother. We
Mm.
pay attention to how you treat her. Because if you treat her well, you would treat us well.
Mm.
I think that's pretty much that. The friends, your mama, and the consistency, and that's definitely ways that we test you. We got more, but those are the major ones because we got some petty tests that we put out there. Like I'm gonna have to be honest, women will put really small tests, like dumb shit, like for real, like some real dumb
I mean,
stuff.
tell us about it. Like, what type of
Okay, so like dumb stuff, like okay, I want to see as a Southern woman.
right?
Okay, as a Southern woman, and I have I have been in various different places. When I was dating, I would say, I want to see where he chooses to sit. when we go out for dinner. Let's say dinner.
Mm.
All right. I want to see where he chooses to sit because if he's a protector, he's gonna be facing the door. So like at all costs, and he will push you out the way to make sure that you don't sit close to the door or near the door because he's gonna be making sure he has your back.
Yeah, so
Or
that's a
yeah,
test me and the miss right there.
that's something simple. Also, just like y'all test us with the car thing. Let's see if she reach over and unlock the car door.
I don't care about that.
Well, that's because we got remotes now. Like none of that really matters.
I actually don't like that.
Some of y'all be doing that though, Lavon. Like y'all do. Like you don't care.
If you unlock my door, that's a good thing. Is that what you're saying?
That's what they say. That's what they say. Like they'll tell women that oh yeah, it's a good thing. That's like saying that you're not selfish or something. They oh my God.
I don't care.
It go yeah, it's
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a very good answer. So I knew you could handle this. So let's dig a little deeper. So what does it mean when a woman slows down the pace? And how
I
important
can give y'all a story. I'm gonna give y'all a good story. I was in college and there was this older guy that I was dating. He was ready. He was ready for everything. I was not. I was like, I am trying to party. You're talking what? No, thank you. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm trying to pursue my career, seize the world, save the world, and here I am still trying to save the world. So I wasn't ready for that all of that then. Even though perfect gentleman treated me well, I just wasn't ready. I ran from him. Like I ran from him and I ran from him and I ran from him. But I told him eventually when I got older, like this went on for about 3 years back and forth.
Mm.
And every time he got close to me, I would slow that thing.
Wow.
Slow that thing back down. So that's one reason why women do it is because they're afraid to fall in love. Like, let's be totally honest. That's really, but like, oh my God, this is too good to be true type of situation. Like, I can't believe this. Like, it's self-sabotage when you're young like that. Like that was definitely self-sabotage.
Oh, when you're young, because I'm like, how does that make sense?
Yeah, but no, not when you're older. Look, let me tell you something. When you hit over 30, you ready? Oh my gosh, you're so ready. Like, let me go ahead and hop on you because you were ready. Because I'm telling you, when I got married, I was like, what? You ready? Oh my God, let's go. Like, yeah.
You're right, because a man would change his mind for different reasons.
Listen,
right?
You said you're ready. I ain't going to give you 2 seconds to change your mind. Let's go. Like, straight up.
And a man can be ready, you can be with him, and you can hurt him. And he's like, you know what? I'm back out here again. Never mind. I'm not ready. I've been there, done that. So I know what you're saying. So let's stay on this subject, right?
Okay.
Let's do this. So these are the secrets men want to know. We're gonna dig in.
Okay.
So what are the thing about a woman's body language that lets the man know she's feeling me when he's not sure?
Okay, Lavon, look, let me tell you something. You said it was gonna be good. You didn't lie to me because I'm sitting here like I'm ready for these. Okay, so
yeah, that's women do things. What's up?
So women do a lot of things. Like women do a lot of things. Like, for instance, the women who are very voluptuous, they make sure they highlight in a cute way a feature, like like. Let's bring some attention. That's also touchy. If a woman really, really, really likes you, she's touchy. Unless she's not a touchy type person, because there are people who aren't touchy, but that is one way. Some women are touchy, so they will be touchy. Also, words, terms of endearment. You can tell by the body language of that term of endearment, because okay, African American women, we can call you boo. Oh, we can call you boo. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference, and there's a body language to each way we say it. So think about that. Also, body language wise, she smiles a lot.
What if she plays with her hair? What does that mean? Kind of doing the,
I don't know about the playing with the hair part because some people may have nervous conditions. I don't know. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
or they may have fleas. You just never know. I don't know. But anyway, next
I'm
question.
not doing this with you tonight. No, sorry.
Let's get into oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so another thing with body language, she always has to be presented herself in her mind. Like whatever sexy is in her mind, she wants to convey that physically, whether that be a leg cross, or arm cross, or a certain pose. You know what I'm saying? Or she got to make sure you see her angle a certain way. You'll notice stuff like that because we love selfies, so we make sure y'all get good angles.
I got it. All right, this takes me into my next question. It gets a little deeper. So this is a tricky one for guys. You know how women always say, "Be honest with me, right? Don't matter what it is, be honest." You know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And depending on what you're honest about, the guy pays for that, right? Do women really like brutal honesty, or would you prefer us to lie to you to save your heart?
Okay, so total good one. Tell us the truth, straight up. Because listen, something that women do not want y'all to do, and I say this with conviction, and my ladies are gonna be like, yes, JB, like, yeah, for real, like dead ass. Do not, I repeat, do not steal our choice. Don't do it. So if you give us honesty, you allow us to say, okay. Now, that does not negate that we will not be upset. That's the part that y'all don't understand.
This is true.
And that is a human emotion, and we are allowed to be upset. So because we are allowed to be upset and you were the one who made the infraction or lied or whatever, or say something that may be crazy. Now, if it's honest and you're just like, like, I don't like your hair, that's something different than lying about, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I went out with somebody else that, was feeling me or something like that. And you come back and try to tell your girl you went out and you didn't tell her beforehand. You stole her choice. See, that's an example.
That's tough. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, do not steal women's choices. Y'all, oh, God. Don't do it.
Even when, guys lie a lot. Guys lie because of fear, just so everyone knows.
I know. They say you lie to the one you love, which is the dumbest thing ever to women.
Yeah. But it's funny because I think telling women the truth gains respect at the end of the day.
It does.
You meet a young lady and she says, "Hey, are you dating?" And you are just like, "Yeah, I am." Instead of trying to say, "No, I'm not. It's just you." Like, "No, we just met. I am dating, but I'm going through my selection process, blah, blah, blah. I gave you the choice to decide how you want to deal with me. And that's that, right?" So this takes me into my next question.
He is killing me, you guys. Y'all don't understand.
If y'all not seeing the YouTube video right now,
y'all need to watch this YouTube because listen, these facial expressions,
they deserve an award.
Listen, because I stayed with some facial expressions.
So here's the deal. Why is confidence so sexy to women?
Oh my God. You see how I had to stand up on that. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Confidence in a man is everything. It like, don't be scared. Like, for you to jump out, like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a story. When I was dating my husband, or at the time, what got me past anything else than any dude I've ever dated, that man was intentional. He was intentional during that dating phase. When I say that dating phase was so intentional, I was like, why would I ever?
That's good.
Ever go somewhere else? Then, you're on a roller coaster. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? But in the big, like that dating phase, that intent, that confidence, that fire, like, I'm gonna make, like, I was talking to a whole nother dude, straight up, no lie, no lie. So, like, I was straight up.
So Jennifer's saying she's a player. Just so
listen, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, like, like, I was doing my thing, like, doing it. I was talking to a whole nother dude because, again, I'm not in a relationship. I am one of those women who believe in dating multiple people when you're single. Like, you definitely should do that. Do not lose focus, and especially being married. Oh, listen, do not lock none of them down until they lock you down, ladies. Please understand, don't lock none of them down, because you're always gonna be an option, because there's so many other women. But that's a whole nother story.
So with
But I was talking, like, back to the story, but like I was talking to a whole nother dude straight up. Like, just left from seeing him like 2 weeks before. You know what I'm saying? Type of stuff, right? The very first day I ever had a phone conversation with this man, I was like, who? I just completely like ghosted.
Okay, let's dig in there. How did you get confidence through the phone?
Because it was one of those high school conversations for hours. Like, who? That's just that, everybody gets caught on that whole 90s R&B type of stuff. And then when you are over the age of 30 and you're talking to these dudes and the conversations are so flat, because, like, listen, by that time you're trying to pump them out. Let's be clear. You're like, by one conversation whether you can go forward with somebody, even until like that, either you just know. Yeah. So, like, at that point, I was like, it was just the familiarity, and it just was the no pressure type of situation, because like in your 30s, you have those high pressure conversations. You spoke to it in Mansplain 1 about, I think about how women just automatically want to get married. We had a conversation about how women automatically just want to jump to marriage. Y'all can't do that because you don't know each other, and like that's the thing. Like, it's that.
Right. That. So with that being said, it leads me to my next question.
Okay, tee it up.
Which means you got this confidence, this bravado, right? This thing going. Do looks really matter to women? And if no, please explain, because I'm a man and we're very...
I don't know. I would have to. Now that one, that's kind of hard for me, because I'm biased. And it's the reason why I'm biased is because I'm the type of person who sees souls. So to me, your very first thing is your soul that I see, that I find attractive. It's not even your physical appearance.
So you're saying looks don't matter?
Not to me.
And anybody meets Jennifer in person, you got to have your soul clean, because she's going to see it.
I am definitely going to see it all through it. I'll be making people uncomfortable. I have and will continue to make people uncomfortable about it.
But I know there has to be a certain level of attraction, right? If you think, if a guy's like a 7 to you, or 6, he's not a 10, right? But his soul is beautiful. He has high integrity.
That sounds like my question I asked y'all last week. I asked Sherrod, I was like, she's a stunner. No, just...
Treat you like a queen. If he has all that stuff and you feel secure, the looks is less important, is what you're saying. Or do you want it all? Or would you take higher looks?
I mean, let's be honest. I want it all. I want it all. A beautiful soul and a beautiful physical. Because, like, now, true enough, I have definitely dated people that I have been like, they're less than lackluster in my looks departments. But, and then also my friends say I got a type. So, it's rough, because, like, looks matter, but they are 100% everything. Because that's how you know what? Why do you find fine women with ugly men? You see it all the time. See it all the time. Let's even talk about pop culture, how people talk about Jay-Z, saying that he's not attractive, but he has Queen B. He got Queen B.
He said ain't no ugly billionaire. That's what he said in his last
album. Look, and that's that confidence. See, hello, soul, confidence, all of that together, that will get you a whole wife, y'all. I'm telling you.
These looks don't directly matter. If you got the confidence, you can take care of a woman, but you treat her like a queen, but you Okay, next question. So,
I mean, look, to each his own. Everyone finds their own level of attraction. So, you know what? There's been points where I have dated somebody, and I was like, damn, he has some cute eyebrows. And that was the only thing that I hung on to. I'm gonna be honest. Wow. Totally being honest. But he was a wonderful person. I was like, dang, he has beautiful eyebrows.
Eyebrows got him in the game.
Got him in the game.
Let's see where he got his eyebrows done. But anyway, next question. Let's go to the next question. So, alpha versus beta. Who do you prefer and why?
Alpha versus beta. Since personally, I am a one of those reformed angry black women, alpha women.
Mm.
Um, it has to be alpha. Can't be a beta.
Wow.
Betas are that's like oil and vinegar with an alpha. Now, like like you brought up Sigma, a
Hmm.
Sigma man. A Sigma man could actually work with an alpha woman. But a the thing about a alpha man and an alpha woman,
Hmm.
they have a lot more conflict.
I could see that. Yeah.
And but the thing about that conflict is that it's an opportunity to create something that's more, it's riskier, if you get what I'm saying.
You got to be mature.
Yeah, exactly. It's a riskier match because of the two concepts of both people being powerful, because it's a power struggle between the two.
Right.
But see, if you have either, that's the reason why I say an alpha and a sigma work, because again, they're on two different frequencies. Just like an alpha and a beta will never work because they're on two totally different frequencies.
It's funny, you along with other people lately, because you know how I corrected you on Mansplain when you're like, you're an alpha. And I was like, I'm not an alpha, I'm a sigma. And that's my story and I'm sticking to it. You
And
remember that?
I mean, because you saw in Mansplain 3 that your personality and Sherrod are very different.
They are, yeah. But it's funny because people before and after you told me that are calling me alpha. And I'm like, maybe I haven't upgraded my DNA.
So, you know what? You're not as cool as you think you are. See, that's the thing. Like, you're not. Like, our Sigmas are so cool. Like, they real laid back. But I'm telling you, Lavon, after working with you, you got some alpha tendencies for sure.
Okay.
So,
I'll
as
take
much as you want to claim cool daddy, you all right sometimes.
it.
Look at you with that turtleneck. I can't. My man's is clean.
All right, so let's get into some fun questions, right?
Yes.
What does a man's shoes say about him? This
Okay.
is a this is a
So
thing.
first off, you talking to a chick who worked at 6 Foot Locker for 6 years. So shoes and Macy's shoe department for 3. So I know all kinds of shoes. That right there in itself means that women look at your shoes
Mm,
for to see what type of man you are. Because like, okay, let's see. If you got the athletic shoe wear, let's say
mhm,
the ones who like the shoe game. Like, because I'm a female that actually likes, I'm an Air Max head.
mhm.
So that's just my thing. So that to me, even reverting it to just like my personality, that says that I like fun, I like to be athletic.
Mhm.
So people who are in athletic wear, okay, that will tell you, okay, maybe he's an athlete.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see the casual shoe.
Well, no, let's go deeper, right? Not the
Okay.
type of shoe, the condition of the shoe.
Oh yeah, they can't be busted.
So no scratches, gotta be clean. Maybe a little scratch on the toe, nothing like that.
No.
So if a guy he has on a white shoe, perfectly clean, all this stuff. What does that tell you about?
He's crispy.
He's crispy. Does that mean he can cook or he's no? Just kidding.
No, he's crispy, meaning that he takes the time into detail. Um,
Go on.
yeah, that's definitely because white. Everyone knows that white is hard to keep clean. So if
True.
you got some crispies,
Yeah. You're like, okay,
pay attention to detail.
you guys better get them crispies if you want a woman.
Nah!
So, uh, so I think so. If a guy comes with everything, right? He's nice, makes good money, all this stuff, but he got some scratched up shoes. What is that? What's the equation of that?
He
Like,
has his priorities in the wrong place in a woman's translation. Because if you have that type of money and you don't take the time to take care of yourself, that means that your priorities are too focused on getting money than taking care of yourself. And part of being balanced is being able that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. So that
mm,
tells a woman a lot about how she's not going to ever have time with him because he's going to be too busy working. See, it's so much deeper than that. So the shoes can tell you where your man is going to be around or not, y'all.
it
I'm
really
just
is.
telling you. Just
You remember one thing: women know that how you do anything is how you do everything, right? And that's pretty much what she said. So they'll look at your shoes and I'm like, you don't pay your bills. Never mind. But anyway, so
shh, don't be.
let's get into some more fun, right?
Okay.
If a guy takes you out on a date,
Mm-hmm.
you tell that he's a little nervous, but he's
Mm-hmm.
still playing it. It's still cool, but he's a little nervous. He got that high school thing in his eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that attractive or no? Or are you like, why isn't he more confident? Or is it attractive that he's a little
I think
nervous?
that's for me. I think that's cute. And the reason why it's cute is because if I make him nervous, that means that he's absolutely smitten by me. And it's like, if like, who doesn't want to be smitten? Ladies, y'all know y'all want to be smitten. So if he's nervous, make him feel, that's when women relax into our natural and we try to make you feel comfortable because we see the nervousness all over your face and we're just like, look, it's okay. Like, let's just have fun. Like, let's just talk. Like, whatever.
Gotta go get some spit. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how does a guy build trust with a woman over time?
That is an excellent question.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts with the big word.
Okay.
CON. Consistency. I'm gonna spell the rest of it because I might risk misspelling it. So I'm not gonna do that because it is like past my shutdown time. But but like, no, seriously, consistency. And actually do what you're gonna say you gonna do. Mm-hmm. Again, going back to stealing women's choices. Do not steal our choice. So let's say, prime example, this is a very common example for a lot of women. Let's say your man says, hey babe, I want to pay XYZ for you. Oh babe, that's great. Wow, thanks. But then he turn around and when it comes time to pay it, oh babe, I ain't got it. Well, Negro, you knew you wasn't gonna have it when you told me that I was gonna have it. So you should have just like had it together. So just don't say it. Like, don't make promises you can't keep. That's just an example. There's numerous things that happen because women don't like to be disappointed. So don't set us up to be disappointed. Like, if you know you can't do it, just say it and we'll be like, oh, okay. Or no, it's either we win it or we not. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm. Makes a lot of sense. All right, I'm down to my last few questions. Are you ready for these?
Yes.
So, do women really like nice guys?
We love them.
Are you sure?
We love them once we're over 30. Let me be honest.
So talk to us about it. What happens when you're under 30 versus over? Is it simple as I want to have fun and now I'm serious?
Listen, it's that thrill, that chase. But of course, everybody's in a different mindset because I mean, we all know people who've gotten married really, really early, but we see how those situations work out. They wild out in the middle of the marriage and all this other stuff because they didn't get a chance to grow up. And then there's people who grow up and then get married and then try to figure it out. It's all over the place. But like that whole under the age of 30 dating is like for a woman. I can only speak for women who are really like career oriented. Ain't nobody looking for no marriage. Trying to we're trying to sow our royal oats. Now,
go ahead.
When 30 hit though, we'd be like, Lord, listen, these babies, we start thinking babies. For the ones who want to be moms, not everybody wants to be a mom, but the ones who want to be moms to start thinking about babies. And it's like, okay, how can I position myself for a family? And the very first thing that comes first before kids is a husband. And these alpha females are set on a checklist. Let's check off husband. So we check off husband, but we don't check off wife.
What do you mean? The guy doesn't check off?
I said women. We check off husband. We check off check husband.
So good.
But we don't check off wife.
Because they're not ready. Oh, that's so good. We can start right now. I'm sorry.
I'm just so glad because people are just like, but Jennifer, what do you think? These are the things that I really think.
See, look, that's good because that's what confuses men, right? You have this good girl, right? And she has intentions to be married, but she may have tendencies that are not wife-like tendencies, but she's a good person, so it's confusing, right? So, example of that could be you could have a perfectly good woman that you date, but she hadn't checked wife off, so she's still a little flirty with guys. Still, it may be something like that, but she's a good person. But wife level, you got to cut certain things out. Same thing with men, right? So
I'm gonna go ahead and remedy that one though. Like, I'm gonna tell you something about us in those particular situations because I lived it. That's the reason why I was smiling while you were saying it, because I lived it.
I got
So
you.
in that, what it is that she just doesn't know.
Right.
She just does not know. And it will take something drastic to happen for her to wake up and realize what she, because it's basically, I posted this on Facebook earlier today, and it's true. A double-minded person is unstable in all their ways.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're out there still kind of flirty, but you got these wifey material, I mean, these wifey qualities, you're double-minded. So
Mm.
how do you flip all the way to having 100% of wifey qualities? You have to decide to do the inner work to eliminate what's causing you to do this.
There we go. That's good.
So like, when I started family, I eliminated this. But then when getting into the wife part,
Mm.
totally different arena. Look, the Disney movies messed us up. That is not what it looks like. It's not peaches and cream. Y'all, I'm go ahead and tell y'all it's not. However, it is still beautiful. It's just that you have to figure it out together. That's the main thing. It's like the main, but you have to remember to figure it out together instead of saying, well, I know based off of, I know based on, but no, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Wale, you already know. Macaroni, perfect description. You're on a roller coaster, y'all.
And that's what marriage is. I was married before as well. So it's kind of like, it's not the perfect picture people see. It's truly partnership. It's ride or die. It's a lot of great times. It's some bad times. It's about how you handle that conflict, right? So,
Yes,
so
conflict.
yeah.
I got y'all for this next the next mansplain. Mansplains are still coming. We just gonna make sure.
So with that, with what your last statement, do women really evolve? So this is what I mean. You want a bad boy in your 20s. You hit 31. You want a
Oh,
good,
good guy.
nice guy, right? Are you married 7 years in and you're looking like, bad boy? Are you truly evolved, or are you just doing what you got to do to get what you need? That's what we.
Hell no, absolutely not. When you have a good man, like you even
Mm,
said it. You said it last episode. You said if you're so confident in how the way you treat her, you will never have to worry about another man being in her space. And
mm,
that is true. Because when a woman knows she got a good thing, she know these dudes ain't trash. She knows it. She done been through hell to get to you. So because she's been through hell to get to you, please understand she ain't worried about nothing that's out there in them streets. Because she done been through hell to get to that one person to say, I'm ready, because there's been so many in her past that were not when
mm-hmm.
she was.
That's true. That's true. All right, man.
That was deep. I got you good, but you got me. But I was ready for it. I was like,
Came out with the punches. Well, listen, those are my questions. I would just leave by saying, is there anything I didn't ask you? Something that's like men should know that you don't hear every day, that you want to put a little bug in our ear?
okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh this is something I want men to know, that just a bug in your ear. Just, girl, ladies, I'm breaking G code, but just
Mm,
listen. If that one thing that y'all need to know is this lasting part. It's so simple though. It is so simple. It is
mm.
never steal her choice. That's it. Just don't do it.
Hey, that's a big thing right there.
Just don't steal a choice. Because
I've heard.
that's when the ruckus comes. Like, seriously, y'all wonder why we get tight. We wonder why we start barking at you, because you're not honest about, for one, what you're thinking, what you're doing, how you're feeling. The very key one is feeling. We are based off emotion for a reason, because we can take listening to your or hearing out your feelings. But
Mm,
you must be honest with us for you to get that nurturing, loving person that you want. But that's just that one nugget, fellas, that I just want to plant in your head so you can have peace in your life, in your
mm.
relationships, and in your household. Because that's how you get it. That's exactly how you get your peace.
Wow. Well, there it is. Well, Miss Jennifer, tell the people where they can find you.
Oh my God! I can't wait. Okay, guys.
I'm
So
trying
this is
I'm trying to take your job being the host and practicing. I'm just Tell people where they can
Listen, you guys can find me on jennifercblack.com. Please also know that a shameless plug that Brandon Connected actually created this site, and they are working on my website that is, from what I hear, is supposed to be bomb.com. It's coming soon,
just
y'all.
be on the bomb. I'm not even worried about it.
Like it's a slam dunk.
Say
Ooh,
women like confidence. I mean, yeah, it's good.
You guys can find me there. Follow me on all those social media icons at the top. It's real easy. YouTube, because if you guys want to, you hear my facial expressions only if you could see them. You'd be like, oh my gosh, this girl's a whole character. So Lavon, shoot your stuff out so they can find you. Because again, you a whole businessman. You got things to do.
They can follow me on Instagram, Lavon Lewis, LAVONLEWIS. You can follow me there, DM me, get in contact with me. My website is brandingconnected.com.
Hey, you guys, thank you so much for joining this week. And of course, tune in for next week's episode because we're always bringing interesting topics to the table.
And we
Good stuff.
got another Womansplain coming soon.
Got another Womansplain coming. I don't know if y'all ready for this one because we're gonna stir. We're gonna be some. This one's gonna be good.
And we
All
have.
right.
Let me just tell the people we have 3 different personalities of guys versus Jennifer. Oh,
They don't stand a chance. They do not stand a chance. Y'all already know. Well, you already know. But you know what? You though, with those questions, I don't know who you consorted with.
I just thought about it.
Listen, because those were excellent ones. You made me break G code, but whatever. But you guys check us out next week and all the other episodes of Tell Them Why You Mad Sick. Catch up because there's a ton of them there.
Good.
You guys have a great week and see you next week.